What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna explain some stuff by the channeling Great Spirit. So, we just connect some webs together to go from the Joe Bennett story-centered mind down to the collective-centered higher organization, spirit, to the epicenter of the spider web. And while I do that, mostly physical adjustment pertaining to the subconscious mental adjustments, taking action on the frequencies of the subconscious in order to align myself with the mighty powers who appear to us who will abuse their powers, no doubt as subtle. Do my best not to abuse it, yet we will abuse the powers. I haven't been shown one who doesn't. Even the great Lord Yeshua did mention in the Gospel of Thomas that the circumcision of spirit has become quite useful. Not even him could have been in full respect, for it's so big, this great spirit, so vast, that every master is a fool and every guru a fraud compared to the entire other side. No one human can embody the entire vibration. So there. But I'll do my best here. And this is for Gaia. This is for the clarity of people on Gaia. It's for peace. Peace in flowers, tranquility and fruition, effectiveness, potency, and growth. Om Hansa Hansa Om. If you are looking at this video, please observe that the light has been dimmed for two reasons of pinpointing those shortcomings that you haven't faced directly. You haven't seen eye to eye with the higher self. You have pulled yourself away and beaten around the bush as to respect its lessons, yet to face them with precision is where you have gone astray. You have soldiered the repercussions of this, and in doing so created another world of shadow. Yes, the murk has become the depth of the water and rising to the top for actual real air you have fought for, yet you will still not achieve a fantastic absolute action. Yet for respecting the energies consciously, you are still in a pleasant and respectable relationship with your higher self, which is that portion of Great Spirit which governs you, which is that reincarnated soul which has taken on pieces of this earth experience through osmosis from the five physical senses and bolstered by the pineal gland and the third eye and the feelings from the heart, as well as the computations of the solar plexus, which, based in a primordial operating level, are ergo pure to that of the frontal lobe and the two-sided cortexes known as the left and right hemisphere of the human brain. And honestly, if you look at that for a minute, you will be pointed right back down to the heart and the subconscious. Lest you have a forked tongue, you will be able to tell yourself what's up in a strong enough manner that the communication will sink down and you can apply your truth as you practice your practice. And now, after that, I'm going to turn the wheel further of the lesson to stop you there and penetrate into a space which will not be perceived by the weak, yet the strong may be able to see the correct way to face this information. Because this information, I assure you, is really awesome, powerful, one of a kind, and exquisite. So, let me brush over the main thesis before filling in the context, and then the capstone will come again. This is the geometry presented to you. So what we will say is that you can't grow your light body without respecting that light is the knowledge stored in the body. And I don't think that this knowledge is power unless you grant it power to what you think. You may operate with these thoughts, yet unless you take action on them physically, their potency, you know this, will lower. So to put the whole thing in front of the soul journeyer is to ask to grow and to mend the physical body, so you're all soul, all body, light body, can find application and function with the feelings of Great Spirit, who has guided you in the past forever and will guide you now with the Oversoul, the higher self, Great Spirit, the forgotten you, the higher being that has immersed itself in this world so fearlessly and so invigoratingly into this to try to pull off a certain experience called the glory of forgetting and remembering, the veil lifting. You've entered the gates, the gate has closed, we have closed the curtain, shut the curtains, closed the gate, and in order to gain your remembrance, you must pour forth the passion of power and gather forth all the light you can into an absolute clarity. And this clarity you can take action on, for you practice your practice in the way that you may live your way and live the great way of the mind, the body, and the spirit and the soul. All is choice, all is spirit, all is love, all is life, all is light. This is 5, the number of humanity. We have the 4 seasons, and then the connection of the glands. This is the tree of life, 10 glands. That's the 5th chakra. This is channeling. We all care a lot about communication, for to ascertain knowledge through the human experience. This is a proven technique. Ergo, we will further prove the intelligence before the transition is cut off. And that transmission being cut off, we will end. But to prove the intelligence of what Joe is connecting to right now, I'm going to talk about the great transition into the age of Aquarius. The higher level intelligence will speak at a great proof right now. The power of your people has mounted into the cream of the crop. And who is it? Who can be the best they can be? You will not be shown this unless you struggle and hustle for yourself. Because as long as you prove it in somebody else, you're going to fall short. Even the great Lord Yeshua, do not even prove it in him, prove it in yourself. So push all of those tactics aside by proving it in another person, and prove it to others in you first, for that is the only way you will succeed. Do not thump the Bible, thump your own heart, and speak your truth with precision and purity, so that has a potential to change the minds of people into appreciating every photon that hits their eyes, every piece of darkness that hits the lids, and even every feeling that you feel. Appreciate all of it, because it is a gift to you from that which is keeping you alive. Whatever you want to call it, whatever fancy name, it doesn't matter. But as long as you can grasp onto something for your own personal journey, I guarantee you will be rewarded. And this is one grain that will become all grains. For no darkness can see unless it have the light and not be dark anymore. Hope you enjoyed the video, and for just a second, I'm going to just shake my head at all of the shortcomings, humanity, all of the self-sabotages, all of the missed opportunities, and all of the regrets of humanity. For regret stains the soul, and missed opportunities create other lessons, and do not ever give your power away to those not deserving. Act within the authority of the Holy Spirit as you are at the service of the fools of the planet, and you'll see it will turn out better. So be strong, be one, be your unique self. My name is Joe Bennett, and peace and flowers, you know?